Election season is shifting into full gear as candidates for state and federal offices hit the campaign trail. KEYT News reporter Mike DeFina caught up with one candidate today who's vying for a seat in the U.S. Senate. Mike.
Well, CJ, one of the top business women in the country for many years, and Republican candidate Fiorina is throwing her hat into the ring and says she has some answers to help reform the country, California as well. In her third term in office, Democrat Barbara Boxer has represented the state of California since 1993. However, a newcomer to the campaign trail, Republican candidate Fiorina, says the current political climate makes the Senate seat ripe for a change.
I'm going to make sure that finally she is held accountable for her 18 years in that office. Because the reality is that Barbara Boxer has done nothing to help the people of California in those long 18 years.
Although our cameras were barred from taking footage, Fiorina addressed the Conejo Valley Republican Women Federated Forum in Thousand Oaks today, and the former chairman and CEO of Hewlett-Packard says managing money has not been Washington's strong suit, and a fresh face may be the answer.
Not a career politician, but I do have a lifetime of experience in this state, and I understand how to create jobs. I understand what destroys jobs, and I also am not afraid to hold Washington accountable for how they spend our money.
And with the state already in a budget crunch for the next fiscal year, Fiorina says while it's the governor's job to create a balanced budget, the federal government does have a role to play.
The federal government should be helping fund some of our transportation measures here. The truth is the federal government should be helping with building of new water infrastructure. We need to get our full dollar back.
And with the state's unemployment rate above 12% at the beginning of the year, Fiorina believes the federal stimulus package has not worked and has not created jobs, and that the road to recovery is small business expansion.
Losing more jobs than we are creating, and we're producing that situation here. That's what happens when you just keep growing government and you just keep taxing people at a higher and higher rate, and you keep adding to the thicket of regulations that businesses have to navigate through. You're going to lose some jobs. I think it's high time we had somebody in the U.S. Senate who understands that we have to compete here in California for every single job.
And Fiorina will be squaring off against former Congressman Tom Campbell, who recently dropped out of the governor's race for the nomination. The primary will be held on June 8th.